Do 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 do. Matthew, what's going on, brother? How are you? Good to see you, as always. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing today? Oh, I figure we're gonna go ahead and start the battle for Bikini Bottom. We've had this game for quite some time. I bought this game at the same time that I bought all the Arkham games, but we never got to it. So I figured, while we take a break from Batman, the Batman games, I figured, why not start up a bit of SpongeBob, huh? Why not? I am not getting any audio for the game yet, though, to be honest. There we go. I guess we weren't technically on it, I guess. But with that also being said, let me lower this in-game audio. Hell yeah. You do. We always love to go on a nostalgia binge over here, brother. We love the nostalgia over here. Let's see. Windowed. Full screen. Let's do full screen. There we go. VSync. Enabled. Disabled. I don't know what that means. Gamma correction. How it is fine. Wait. Audio settings. We want to mess with this at all? Probably not. Invert. Yeah, probably leave all that alone. You can you can change it to French, Italian, Dutch, Spanish. We want Spanish and Latin American Spanish. I believe this is Polish. Russian. I believe this is Russian. This is Korean. Look at me. I think this is Japanese. Fairly confident that that's Japanese. This is Portuguese. Oh, this is Chinese, I believe. This is Mandarin Chinese. Fairly confident in that. Tetapan Bahasa. Now, if I had to make an assumption as to what this language is, I would say Tagalog. I would say this is Filipino Tagalog. Oh, this has got to be... is it Bangladesh? Or is this... Dude, this one in particular is too far out of my element. I think this might be Bangladesh. And there we are, back to English. Oh, see, look, you can even keep it in English, but just change the audio. Interesting. All right. Look, there's a multiplayer option. What is multiplayer? Local. What is this? Call of Duty? Am I about to start shooting somebody? I guess we'll start. I guess we'll see what happens and where it goes and etc. etc.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? No, wait! But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
Hold on a minute, yo.
Perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah,
These unreal robots. Might be Ty. Oh, you might have been right. It might have been Ty. Ramatatious, dude.
Oh, how
Where have you been? What's up, man? Supporting your channel on Twitch, but lurking as I'm ESA watching the last run. Oh, very nice. Keep me updated, man. Excited to see how that turns out for you.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots
In here.
Okay.
and we say the magic wishing words and shake them.
I kind of love this, to be honest. I remember playing this,
Okay.
jeez, how long ago now?
And in the morning, we'll have real robots.
20 years ago, dude?
But
Something like that?
Patrick, aren't we going to
Maybe
say
the last time I played this,
magic
20 years
wishing
ago?
words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alamala Wisna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick. The next morning. Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that? Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
I love Gear. Meow. That's his only response.
What a fantastic idea! These
Turn it down a little
signs will
bit more.
provide important tips to help me out. How do
How
I
do
read the signs? Oh, okay. Press this
Press
button to
this
read the
button.
signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd
I
better
wonder
get
if they
started now,
redid
Gary.
the voice
I think
lines
that
for
this is
this.
going
I'm
to be a
unsure.
very long day.
Alright, explore the kitchen, explore the bedroom, explore the attic, explore the closet. Alright. I thought there was more. Alright. So we got those. Okay, so we're jumping around. Look at us. We're getting stuff. We're doing things. Look at us getting stuff and doing things, huh? Isn't that cool? Why is there always a typewriter? Ever since we played Resident Evil 4, every game we play has got a typewriter. Okay, I think that's it in here. We started in here, I believe. Your bikini bottom stinks. Who painted this? Look, there's paint there. Yeah, let's get all this stuff first. Let's get this stuff. Look at mystery, mystery, Weesna, Weesna, mystery, woohoo. Oh, I keep forgetting you can double jump as well. So we have 60. Oh, I'd hope so, Caesar. This is a very popular game. So we've got 60, so we can enter either door, realistically. Let's go to 10 first. Just because it's the lower of the two. So why not? So that looks like it's like a health, the underwear. But it looks like I'm full on health. There we go. The cool SpongeBob, which is really another person. Shrimpman begins. How the fuck is SpongeBob for a two-story house in the basement? Look, I have no idea. I guess the housing market in the SpongeBob universe is way better than ours currently. But I find this image on the wall to be hilarious because this, if you remember the episode, this character here who looks just like SpongeBob with the cool hair is not actually SpongeBob. Like, it's a joke to where this guy is made to look like SpongeBob, but he's a real other person, and he gets in the salty spittoon, and then actual SpongeBob shows up with a clown outfit. And that's the real one. So why does SpongeBob have a picture of somebody that isn't him in his own house? Boomer economy. Yeah, I guess so, right? So we can go... I don't remember where we came. Oh, alright, here we go. Oh, that answers my question. Glad we went the right way. You can attack those, but I don't remember how. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I feel like you also kind of sometimes don't want to attack them. Like for that, for example. But I also don't remember exactly how to... Well, I mean, I guess this is working somewhat. Oh! Get up there. Come on, get up there. Alright. So we made that. Oh! Nice. Cool. So we got those. We just gotta get these over here. I just don't know how to do those up there. Oh, what the? Look at all this up here. Alright. So. Hey, loser! Doing good, how are you? You're actually playing this perfect time because SpongeBob's trending on Twitter. Is it really? Wow, I guess I am picked a perfect time. Hey, Code Geass, what did you watch yesterday? SpongeBob bought his house around 1999 when the TV show started airing. Nice. Oh, dude, by the way, loser, I had a video scheduled to upload today. I did a whole reaction to an episode of Rock, Paper, Scissors, but the whole thing got blocked. So that's why there wasn't a video today. If only because that was the video. And then it just became non-existent anymore. Oh, you did? Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna have to watch that, actually. But real quick, so I can show loser. See, look, I had this whole thing edited and uploaded. I watched the Birthday Police episode. One thing I would love to do with the membership program is I'd love to do more reactions and things to, like, say for example, for members. One thing that would be so fun, and one thing I've been wanting to do for a very long time anyway. Oh, we almost made it. We'll go ahead and leave the room for now. Is react to TV shows and cartoons that either I haven't seen before, or stuff that I have seen before and I'd love to watch through again and watch it with you guys. So that's something I'm trying to figure out of working on. Yes, I love the cartoon, Shrimp Man. Love the cartoon. Used to quote this show more than anything else. But I think that would be a great idea. I'm still just trying to figure out how we would do that. I would assume Twitch. But I would also like to have the videos archived as well. That way anybody who has a membership can just go and watch. That way in case they missed an episode or etc. Did I enjoy the series? I did. I thought it was funny. Like, there's not too many cartoons that I'll watch these days where I'll be like, like I'll be genuinely laughing. Like there might be a cartoon I'll watch and I'm like, you know, I'll do this if something's funny. That's the most a cartoon these days will ever get out of me. But when I watched that Rock, Paper, Scissors series yesterday, I got some genuine chuckles. A lot of it was really funny. I thought it was interesting that the Scissors character was almost more stupid and more of an idiot than the Rock character, which started the episode as kind of signaling that he was the dumb one, but it seems that Scissors is also the dumb one as well. Inkameha. Hey, I missed your comment there. Hey, what's going on, dude? How are you? Super Bowl sucked? I heard it was meh. Reaction videos to episodes are hard to do on here. Yeah, on here. I've heard Twitch, though, you can get away with it a bit easier. Like Geekdom does Dragon Ball episode watch-throughs on his Twitch. So, like I said, I still need to look into the whole thing. I'm unsure exactly what we're going to do or how we'd handle it. But I just think that would be a great idea. Because I've still been thinking of things of, like, what else can I add to the memberships? Like, what else can I put on there that's really going to be an interesting addition. And not just an interesting addition, but something that is worth it.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Bubble Buddy!
I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Since when do you have a voice actor?
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves.
I don't
if you're
remember
going to
him
journey
having
to the ninth
a
dimension
voice
and
actor
defeat
before.
the
Maybe I'm
giant
crazy.
Monkey Man.
That's so I've heard. I've heard Twitch is very lenient about that stuff. But again, you know, dude, my luck, everyone and their grandma's on Twitch watching movies that just came out in movie theaters yesterday, and they're fine. I'll, you know, show a 30-second clip of something that's been out for 50 years and no company in existence still has the rights to it, and I will get, like, flagged. So, we're like I said, I'm going to look into it. My theory is I hope I'm wrong. Wait, I hope is wrong. I hope the Chiefs didn't win, so Taylor Swift could get her moment. Like, they just change it last minute. Like, oh yeah, by the way, the Chiefs did not win. It is possible to do reaction videos if you don't include footage or audio. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it is still possible. Like, especially like the watch, like people could do the watch along thing. Like if I shared the link in the description, you know, and they click on the link and they're able to watch along with it. But most people wouldn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like for especially people on the internet. I don't want to call anybody lazy, but I mean that's just the fact of the matter is like if I'm just a viewer and I have to go through all these hoops and ladders just to watch, you know, one video, I'm probably not going to do it. I don't know what I just activated, by the way. There's some time limit going on. I have no idea. Those guys just shrank for some reason. Cool. Let's jump up here. Alright. I don't even know what Bubble Buddy, Bubble Buddy told us to do. I don't remember. We're up here. I don't really know what we can do up here, but we're up here. Can I like, slam? I feel like I can, but I'm not sure how. So let's do this. No. No. Let's try... trying to hit him. Alright, that works. That works. Look at all those flowers we got. Alright, so it's looking like we're going to Jellyfish Fields. Because we have 0 spatulas to our name. 0. Dude, okay, hold on a minute. I remember something. I remember in the original, Mr. Krabs did not have the same... It was not Clancy Brown. So...
SpongeBob, this SpongeBob robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose
It's
money
still
like
not
a
Clancy Brown.
No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
What's so funny...
But
Hold on.
because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return.
What's so funny about that is such a... And this is no disrespect to the voice actor. None at all. But that is such a not that amazingly convincing Clancy Brown that it's almost charming that it's so far from what they were trying to want. And again, that's no disrespect to the voice actor. I mean, he did his job. He did what he was asked to do. I just find it funny. What? Can we not go down that way? All right. But I can't go any of these other ways. I don't have spatulas. Hey, Plush! Watch parties have so many cons to it. I bet. Someone's internet can be crap. It can be behind like 30 seconds. Yep. Watch, I'm calling it now. Should be back for the next 5 NFL seasons. Yep. Yeah, I did react. I did react to it. I did like it. Man, I wish I could play the footage for you guys. But even in that small window I have on my video editor, I don't think YouTube would like it. I'll hold on to it though. That way, if I ever figure out a way to like upload certain videos to the memberships page, like exclusive content for you guys, like maybe that'll. But I don't know how membership pages work. Like, I don't know if that also still follows the same copyright thing. I would assume so, right? But I have no idea. Did Patrick's pants just fall down?
Hey, Pat.
What's up?
Well,
Oh, they're more lost. But
sure thing.
okay.
You mean?
Bless you.
So every 10 socks I get a spatula. So we already talked to crabs. We did talk to plankton. Let's talk to him again.
What are you waiting for, Sponge?
We are supposed to go in jellyfish fields. Like, I know we are. Oh, here we go. You have to... You have to call the taxi. Oh, thank you, Code Geass. Dude, I can't wait to watch... I'm gonna watch your review literally right after this stream.
A place to experience nature at its most raw.
Yeah, but see, here's what's interesting. Even though this is a remake, they used... From, if I remember correctly, from what I remember when this game first came out, because this is a remake. This is Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. THQ Nordic did this like maybe 5-6 years ago, something like that. Complete remaster from the bottom up. But I believe Clancy Brown, I believe they did not record any new voice audio for this game. It's all ported from the original. So I think that they could have potentially hired Clancy Brown to redub, but I just don't think that they did.
Squidward, are you okay?
Joe White voiced Mr. Krabs and Mermaid Man in the game. Like, again, no disrespect to him, I'm sure he's super talented, but it's just like, as a voice actor myself, and I have friends who are voice actors, they can do a Mr. Krabs, like a Clancy Brown Mr. Krabs. So good. And again, I want to reiterate, no disrespect to the voice actor they picked, but you would think that there was somebody else on that audition list that sounded closer to Clancy Brown. You would think. I love it, Code Geass. That's the perfect title for it. Perfect title. What do I think about the Powerpuff Girls movie? Dude, that is a very big question. And the reason why I'm saying that's a big question is because I love that movie,
Because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy.
but nobody else does. And let me rephrase. By nobody else, I am not at all talking about people like you and me who love cartoons, who grew up with the Powerpuff Girls. I'm talking people who watched the movie who didn't grow up with Powerpuff Girls. People who watched the movie who this was their, they were parents just taking their kids to go see it, and they didn't like it. Like, if you go to Amazon, like, just go to Amazon.com and type in the Powerpuff Girls movie, like as if you were buying the DVD. Like, go to the DVD page, like as if you're about to buy it, right? And you can read the reviews. The reviews for the movie are terrible. Like, the movie got review bombed. And it's all because of the same stuff that I disagree. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're wrong, because they do bring up a point. Whether or not I believe it to be something that's legitimately worrisome is, again, something that I could disagree with. But if someone finds something worrisome, who am I to tell them that they're wrong, right? But with that being said, they did not like the action of the film. They did not like how the Powerpuff Girls destroyed Townsville. And they said that they felt the girls did not get the punishment that they felt they deserved. I disagree. They literally went without a home for a while. They separated themselves and asterized themselves to the moon for a while. Hey, Xavier. They completely, I think, got they realized, hey, we kind of fucked up. We kind of did the bad thing. But they think that because Professor Utonium didn't, take him to the back and whoop him, that, that they didn't get what, they didn't have a comeuppance or something. I enjoyed the film. No Gotham Knights tonight. It is a multiplayer game, and we did start it off single player, but ever since I started playing with Matt, we had a good flow going, so we decided to keep it that way, and Matt is unavailable to play Batman for about the next week. So, we'll be changing it up a bit tonight. We'll be playing some SpongeBob until he's back to play more Gotham Knights. And then once we finish Gotham Knights, we'll be heading back to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Come on. Alright, I guess I can't. I think I fucked that by getting rid of that thing. Oh well.
Pretty cat, take it.
Hey, here, you robot. It's pretty high quality for over 20-year-old ripped audio. Do you think they probably enhanced it? They probably did enhance it, but they also probably got all of the original raw audio files from the original. And don't forget, the ones we heard on the GameCube and PS2, they were very compressed, right? But that's because they took the original files back then and compressed them to fit the console. But when they did this version, they probably didn't have to compress anything, and still had access to those original audio files. So it probably sounds like it's brand new, right? But it's still probably 20-year-old audio that's just uncompressed. Dude, by the way, we are so far ahead of, at least I think. Because it's over here telling us we need 125 flowers. We're at 415. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well here. I would say. Look at all this other stuff we can do. There's a spatula. Let's try going up first before we mess with that. Devon Costello, what's up, man? Power Girls was a quality film that deserved better. I agree. The game came out of Tim Conway, the voice actor for Barnacle Boy, passed away, with old audio of him used in the game. Very nice. What are we talking about in this live stream? Oh, so we're talking about a plethora of things. We talked about a video I tried to upload the other day, and it got completely taken down, so that's why... Well, the video I tried to upload today, not the other day. And it got completely taken down, that's why there's no video today. But aside from that, we're also talking about SpongeBob, and we're talking about voice acting, and all sorts of fun stuff. As usual.
Patrick will be glad to have this
As
back.
usual. How's everything tonight, Devon? For you? I love the movie. Yeah, I love the movie as well, man. For real. Powerpuff Girls movie. I mean, dude, Craig McCracken is one of those guys, man, who's anything that dude touches turns to gold. He's him and Gendy are pretty inseparable in that regard. I would say. Do I agree with the thought process of Craig McCracken wanting to make a more adult film for the Powerpuff Girls because he was mad that the merch for it became really girly? I just don't know how he would do that, but once again, as I just said, the man Gendy can do what the man Gendy wants. But I would definitely be intrigued to see that. Again, I don't know how that would work or if that would work. But we will see, I guess. Also, every time I die, those things respawn? It looks like. But my combo and how many flowers I actually have don't go away. All of these guys respawn. What the heck? So free of these flowers for forever. Good to know. Good to know. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Even every PlayStation and GameCube game with audio sounded like 16-bit. Yeah, it sounded awful, didn't it? It's because they compressed everything. But luckily, with these... Oh, and y'all, dude, what if I told you guys I tried to get a remaster of Ed, Edd n Eddy Misadventures? What if I told you guys I actually tried to do that, and I was very close? I was actually very close to getting it to happen, but it fell through. What if I told you guys that? What if I told you that that's true? It's crazy. I did almost get it to happen, but I was told that the reason why it couldn't happen is because, obviously, there would need to be hype around that kind of thing, correct? Obviously. But there's no new Ed, Edd n Eddy anything coming out. There's no new Ed, Edd n Eddy series, or it's not like it's been ongoing for a while. There's no new season. There's no reboot. There's no new Ed, Edd n Eddy, nothing. So I was told that they still have the IP, and that they wouldn't mind doing a remaster, or a remake, or even just a console port. But they informed me that it would be more work for them than what it's worth. Because they were like, with no new show out, for, you know, there's no who's going to buy the game? You know, who's going to buy this game that has no hype around it? At least if there was a new show or something of the case, there'd be like a legitimate reason to, you know, release the game, re-release the game. But that's what I was told. Finally got, I'm sorry, I missed Caesar's comment there. I missed Plush's comment here too. One of mine, the reason why the movie failed is because the marketing had no ads on any channel. That's also true. I agree with you. Even Wander Over Yonder was good. Never saw it. That's one I would love to watch through with you guys. I like that the hand from the show... Oh, me too. Me too. I love it too. I love it too. It's such a great detail. What is this airplane? Is that the plane from, We've got to drop the load! I think it might be. That's the only connection I can think of. I don't know why, but SpongeBob in the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom looks to me like Wubsy from Wow Wow Wubsy. I guess I can see it. But he also looks like the way SpongeBob looked in the original, just a little more polished. She is Wubsy. Alright. Powerpuff Girls movie came out in the wrong time for people because it came out less than a year after... that's also true. Code Geass is also right. I did remember seeing talks about that as well. Jamie, I'm talking about the 2002 Powerpuff Girls film. Apparently in an interview, Craig McCracken said he felt the show was becoming what he didn't want to do in terms of... Is that why he made the film to be more serious? I can see it. And if that's what he wanted to do, then I'm very pleased with what he did. I thought the movie was great. And yes, it was dark. It was much darker, but at the same time, he didn't... And this is what I love about Gendy. Is he still... Even if he wants to make a movie darker, he doesn't change the characters. Like, the characters are all still themselves. It's the problems and the situations that they see themselves in that are what becomes mature. Not the characters themselves. And that, my friends, is why the CW live action failed. Because it completely changed the characters. Instead of keeping the characters the same, instead of keeping true to who they are as characters, to make them more mature, they changed their characters. They tried to grow them up. They tried to make them different. But that's not how you take a show and make it more mature. You keep the characters the same, but introduce those characters to the more mature themes and watch how they react to being introduced to those mature themes. And the writing for the show will literally write itself. If your characters are strong enough, if you throw them, even if they're not, you know, in a mature show, even if you throw those non-mature characters into mature situations, their personalities should be strong enough to kind of write the show itself, right? Woo! Oh, I can't get up there. Okay, it was worth a shot. Alright, that's a little scary. I did not want to die there. It wasn't fault of the makers of the Powerpuff Girls movie because the film was... Yes, I agree. I hope the CW pilot never gets to see the light of day. Honestly, no, I would agree. It is one of the worst reboots that I've ever heard of. Because we read... I don't know if you saw my live stream from a long time ago. But we did read the script in a live stream. And it's one of the worst scripts I've ever read. It's downright terrible. Like, there's no way anybody read that script and was like, hey, this is great. There's no way. Oh, man. It was terrible. But with that being said, I would still enjoy seeing it, if I'm being honest. With that being said, we're going to watch these things tumble down. I'm running to the restroom real quick. Alright. Back we are, back we are. Oh, look at those things coming close to me, dude.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new
Alright, here we
sponge.
go. Look at King Jellyfish. Who remembers King Jellyfish, huh?
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula. I must be in heaven.
What did you think about the Whoop-Ass Girls? Did I play the PS2 version? Oh, I played the PS2 version 20 years ago. So long ago now. 20 years ago. Isn't that a long time, huh? In fact, that reminds me. Oh. Well. What I think of the Whoop-Ass Girls? It was good. I mean, it's literally the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know what that did. Oh, that did this. Okay.
Just my size.
So... a lot of people also hate the movie because it's before the show. Well, I don't really see that as like a legitimate complaint. Like, that's not fair. Oh, you know how many movies? Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. Hold on 1 second. You guys know how many movies out there that, or how many TV shows their movie is the origin story? So many of them. So many movies that are based off TV shows are the origin story. Because believe it or not, like, to make a syndicated cartoon like SpongeBob or like the Powerpuff Girls, there is no origin story episode. There isn't. like Danny Phantom, any show you ever watched on TV, there is no origin story. Like, maybe, like, notice how if ever a show does an origin story, it's like way later on. It's like a two-parter somewhere in like season 3 or something. There's an origin story, and I'll tell you why. Because when a show first starts, especially, again, something that's supposed to be something that's on Cartoon Network, something that's supposed to be on Nickelodeon, that's nothing more than a just a weekly show for kids. Just something that kids can watch episode to episode, right, and not have to worry about an ongoing storyline, none of this stuff. And again, like, say for example, my cartoon that I've been working on, right? If, say for example, Nickelodeon picks it up, Nickelodeon would have zero idea whether my show is going to be a success or if it's going to be a failure. So imagine if we spent all this time into developing an origin story, and that's so much of the show, that's so many of the episodes, and then like that's season 1, but it performed poorly. So it's time for season 2, and they're like, well, it didn't do very well, so we're not gonna get you a season 2. So that's why. That's a big reason why. That's why most shows these days, they start, like, even the first episode of season 1, like, you're supposed to be able to, say for example, watch like season 3 episode 4, and then immediately after that watch, you know, season 1 episode 6. And despite, you know, obvious art style changes and improvements, story-wise, you're not necessarily supposed to know that there's a difference. Because that's the point. You're supposed to, like, you can give your characters character development, obviously, as they go on, but it's, especially shows made for Cartoon Network, shows made for Nickelodeon. They're supposed to be to where anybody can tune in at any time, watch any episode, and not have to worry about being confused or following a plot or anything. That's why shows like the Powerpuff Girls, they didn't get their chance to tell their origin story until the movie. That's why. And people don't understand that. CW Power Girls felt script felt mean-spirited. I agree with you. So is the CW show going to be an adult live-action show with real live-action with blood? I think so. That's what they hyped it up as. Alright, let's try to do that again, except not falling. So is the CW Powerpuff Girls going to be an adult live-action show with real action with blood? Oh yeah, I read that. Like I said, I don't know. But the little I do know is what was in the script that we read. All I do know is it was going to have Mojo Jojo and then his, like, son or something. I don't remember. It was just so wild, dude. New video tomorrow, yes. For sure. Something, I don't know, maybe another schedule rant. Something non-copyright. I'm just, it's so disheartening. God, dude, it's so disheartening making a video, and then you upload it, and, like, you edit it together and all this and that, and then you upload it, and then they're like, hey, that video you edited and uploaded, yeah, nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody can watch it, even if they want to. And it's like, well, that's just unfortunate. That sucks. Can't wait to make a reference to Billy and Manny Great Lyle saying, you want to hear how I'm stuck with Zim and Wubsy? I'll tell you the story. When does she say that? Oh, for, well, when does she say that? Getting so hyped for this so bad. I played only the GameCube and Game Boy Advance versions. Then I played the Switch version. But I can't imagine the Switch version of this game is very bad. Because this game is not, like, I understand that the Switch ports get a very bad rap. Like, I trust me, I understand. But, with that being said, this game is not a very difficult game. This is a kid's game, right? Textures don't need to be super high. They don't need to be, like, dude, a game like Arkham Knight, there's no reason why that game needs to be released on the Switch. Like, there's no reason as to why. great game. Great game, but it's too much for the Switch. You know, and even the Mortal Kombat 1 that came out. Like, those games are too much for that console.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, cool. We got ourselves a gold spatula. Very nice. That's our first one. No, that's our second one here in Jellyfish Fields. Oh, we got to go to the Jellyfish Caves. Closest thing to the original story is in the episode Get Back JoJo. I remember that one. Oh, look at this. I forgot about this part of the game, to be honest. Oh! Dude, we are so ahead of the game so far, I think. We're at 2,000 flowers.
I should do it again sometime.
I feel like we could go up to the Fort Knox Bank and be able to get in. You need to get Patrick to help him, but he's unreachable. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there. Where am I? I assume I'm at the bottom. Oh, no, you're cool, Lizard. Yeah, dude, a schedule rant I would love to do. I've been wanting to space them out. Because I think that's... I think I overloaded them a bit last time. I think I was going like 2 or 3 days and then releasing a schedule rant. I kind of want to maybe wait about a week in between them. But yeah, I think it's about time for another schedule rant. It's been about a week since the Boomerang one. I'm just unsure which we'll do. Everyone, I mean, because we can even go back and redo some we've done because I've heard they've improved. But there's also others we haven't even touched the surface of yet, so we'd love to cover those as well. Ah, over here. See the Duplatron? Nice. Alright. So that's done there. Oh. Oh, wow. I almost thought that was death for me. Mojo was going to be a human who had a monkey. Yes. That was the plot, wasn't it? I couldn't remember if it was like his brother or what the case was. Either way, just somebody, like, dude, you want to make a comparison? The changes made to the Powerpuff Girls in the Powerpuff Girls movie script, or in the CW script, I would compare to the changes made with Mario in the original Super Mario Brothers movie. Like, actually think about it. Mario and Luigi are completely edgy for no reason. They do introduce themes such as sex, and they do go into this hyper-realistic world where they're now needing to use weaponry and guns, and everything is very over-the-top and unnecessary. You've got the villain like Bowser, who's no longer like a lizard, but now he's like a human. Like, am I wrong in making that comparison? Is nobody else seeing what I'm seeing?
Hey, SpongeBob.
Hey, Zachary, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, as always. Brandy, mate. SpongeBob platformer games are top tier. Dude, they're the best. We're having a blast so far. And the only reason why the Switch ports of games are bad is because the frame rates are lower than 40 FPS. Yeah, and like I said, Batman Arkham Knight. Alright, now Matt's back. Now it's a party. But dude, Arkham Knight is like... It's such a... Dude, that's such a game that requires... It requires so much. Like, the PS4, I don't want to say was having issues running the game, but like, I would say Arkham Knight was damn near close to utilizing a majority of what the PS4 had to offer. I would say. I really would. And if that's the case, then what is the point of doing a Switch port? There is no way in hell you're coming anywhere close to that. Can you quickly make me a mod so I can clear out all these lurking bots? Lurking... Oh, is there lurking bots in Twitch? Moderator. Yes, I believe I can. Let me... I would have to go to my Twitch dashboard, I believe. / mod name. On here. Let me go to Twitch real quick on here so we can just knock it out real quick. So we're here. In chat, in what, Twitch chat? So I'd say / mod and space name. So it'd be like this. I know that's probably really hard to see because of the dang. Unrecognized command. Unless it's space. / mod space your name. Ah, okay. Got it. You got moderator privileges now on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, she did not say that in the show. It's my verse to Meet the Reaper. Oh my god, I almost started going into song with the Meet the Reaper. Meet the Reaper, meet the Reaper. Phenomenal. By the way, you guys, real quick, I know I have a couple of stuff I gotta catch up on in chat. So, the person who I commissioned for my loyalty badges, I didn't know this until after I already commissioned him and after I've already been getting, and after I've already seen his work. The guy was the director, or the storyboard director, or something like that, on Fairly Odd Parents. Dude worked on Invader Zim. Dude worked on My Life as a Teenage Robot. He worked on tons of stuff. And that guy's making the loyalty badges for you guys, for the members. So people like Loser and Schwarzenegger Baker 8110. So you guys are going to get some of these loyalty badges. I don't know if you guys can see them very well. No, you guys can't. But you know what? It's for the best. Because you guys will love these when they come out. You guys will love them when they come out. But I'm very excited that's somebody I got to work on them. Yes, really. It's crazy, isn't it? Xavier, I appreciate it, but Matt is a trusted friend of mine, so I made him mod. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. Stupid question. No stupid questions. No stupid questions here. But if the Powerpuff Girls had a hiccup episode, who do you think of the 3 girls it would be to have hiccups? Well, I would say Bubbles. Right? Now, but here's where that question can quickly spiderweb, right? Because who do I think, which of the 3 girls it would be to have hiccups? Bubbles. Now, if I'm writing the show, that can be completely different. Because even though, to me, I'd say Bubbles. But if I'm writing the show, I might say, hey, you know what's funny? You know what would be really funny is, like, even though it's so obvious that Bubbles would probably be the one to have hiccups. But you know what would be funny? What if it was Buttercup? That's so left field, that's so out there, but it's almost funnier having it be Buttercup, because she's the one you wouldn't expect. So that, like, brings a whole new layer of comedy. It's like, yeah, I could go with Bubbles for it, and I could still write something funny, right? But knowing, again, here's how just characters being so strong is enough. Thank you, Matt. You're the best. But here's how they can be a strong character is enough to be able to write a story. Like Buttercup being the one to have hiccups can just write the story because it's so left field and so out there. It can be the one that starts helping write the story, right? Because it's such a weird choice. I want to swap characters. Okay. I don't know what significance that has. I think I need Patrick. Cartoon Network got even better too. They got rid of the Gumball hour at 6 a.m. Sundays is amazing, and the balancing is better. We will see. We will see. SpongeBob platformer games are top tier, as always. I'm doing great, Zachary, brother. It's another day that I get to be here with you guys. I couldn't be having a better day. Oh! Can I? I can. Oh! That did not work how I wanted it to.
Particles.
Mojo's son was going to be the mayor, and whatever. Yeah, I remember him having a crush on Blossom, and I remember reading that, dude. I remember reading that in the script, being like, this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Good presents.
I'm open-minded to changes, so when I heard that they were doing a live-action Powerpuff Girls series, I was somewhat excited for it. However, the script, yeah, like, it's just like, again, I'm down with changes too. I mean, think about it. Just think about it. How easy would you be able to translate a kids show into a live-action, the characters are now older, we're going for a much more mature outlook? How would you do it? It's not easy. It isn't. So I'm not at all saying that their jobs are easy. I would write a much better script than them. I would never say that. But with that being said, I do think that the script that they wrote was terrible. And there's no way, I genuinely don't believe anybody read that and was like, this is a phenomenal idea. I don't see it. I don't know how anybody could have read that thing and thought, yeah, this is great. Like, imagine if they did that with any other property. Imagine if they did that with SpongeBob. Wouldn't have worked. Wouldn't have been able to fly. Oh, I need this. Aha! I remember now. The Wawa melon.
Woo! Up we go!
That makes them better. I have to be a member. I thought it would be cool for you guys. Isn't that cool? That the guy who's drawing the loyalty badges for the channel worked on the very shows that that you guys, you know, love watching on my channel for. It's super cool. I don't know what we're doing here, by the way. I thought to bring the watermelon, but apparently it's not what we're doing. So let's switch. Maybe we do switch to SpongeBob. Gotta pick up the watermelon and throw it at the button. See, that's what oh, there's a watermelon there. Did not see the other watermelon. Completely missed that. Darkman's in the chat. I'll read you in just a minute. Let me get these last few couple real quick. Look at this freaking guy, by the way. Look at his walk. What a cocky son of a bitch, this guy. Look at this guy. Walking like he's got the biggest dick in Bikini Bottom. Look at him. Who the fuck is this guy, and why is he so pompous? Look at him. Walking like he got the biggest dick in Bikini Bottom. Look at that guy. Anyways. Look at, just hold on, I'm sorry. Look at this guy. Fucking pompous asshole here. Look at him. Jeez, dude. You get banned from Twitch. Oh no, what happened? You gotta pick up the watermelon. Yeah, yes. They were going to change Professor Utonium from a loving, bitter father to a greedy person named Drake. That felt like an unnecessary, cynical change. Again, unnecessary is what I would say. Oh, look at us climbing up there. Cool. Can I not? Alright. That barely made it. And then I already know what's happening here. Yep. Yep. There we are. Boom. Checkpoint. Thank the Lord. If they did it with SpongeBob, I would be angry. Not gonna lie. I don't blame you. Here we go, Darkman. I think these execs don't know the difference between adult and mature. Like Batman the Animated Series was mature, not adult. I agree. And you know what's funny? So, everyone's talking about X-Men 97 right now, right? And I watched Angry Joe's video where he did a reaction to the trailer. Great reaction, by the way. And he made a comment, and he said that X-Men the Animated Series has the greatest cartoon opening of all time. And one of his co-hosts brought up, well, I don't know, you gotta compete with Batman the Animated Series. And he was like, well, I agree. But here's the thing. Here's where I stand on that. Batman the Animated Series easily has one of the greatest animated series openings of all time. Easily. But here's why I would say X-Men had the better opening. And now when I say this, let me be clear. Batman the Animated Series, its opening, I would never change for the world. I would never change the Batman the Animated Series opening for anything. Not only is it amazing as an opening, but it fits. Like, the tone, like when I turn on an episode of Batman the Animated Series and I watch the intro, the tone that's in the intro, right, is the same tone that carries throughout the entire episode of the show that's following. It's literally a perfect opening. Now, why I would say X-Men is better is just the theme. The theme itself is just, it's so good. It's so good. It's so catchy. It fits the theme of the show as well, but it's just, it's so good. It's so catchy. It's like hype music. It's music that gets you so hype. Wasn't Batman TS filled with clips of the show? X-Men was original on most of it, I believe. No. Batman TS. Well, it depends. If you watch the opening for The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which was season 2 of Batman the Animated Series, then you are right. But it also had a different theme as well. Had a different theme song, and yes, it did include clips from the show. But the original Batman the Animated Series opening for seasons 1, 3, and 4 was all original. And the X-Men, you're right, was original. But if I remember correctly, I believe Japan has anime openings for X-Men the Animated Series. Like the Japanese versions of X-Men the Animated Series were anime openings. It's crazy. They've got whole new different style of animation for it. It's crazy. Yeah, they did have a good X-Men opening. Batman TS was the pitch as well. Yes, you're right. You're right. The storyboard of what happens in the opening was the storyboard for the pilot of the show. Oh, are you banned on Twitch? XF God, are you Xavier on Twitch? Biggest dick in Bikini Bottom. Fish with a large dick. Yeah. Dude, y'all saw the way that guy would look at this guy. This dude is just vibing. Did he just dab? Hold on a minute. Oh. Is he gonna do it again? He says you're not banned, Xavier, if that's the case, or XF God on YouTube. I think all he did was just a simple like cleanup of comments. I don't think he banned anybody. Look, he hit the dab! Yo! Dude, he hit the dab. Alright, boy, what are we doing here? If you jump in the air and press slant. Okay, I was wondering how to do a slant. There we are. Kind of like Scooby-Doo Mr. Ink was mature, not a... Yes! It was mature. The only thing I would say they changed to the characters were the relationship dynamics between them. But those relationship dynamics were things that were already present in the original. Maybe with the exception of Velma and Shaggy. But for the most part, like Daphne, I almost said Delma. Daphne and Fred, that was a relationship dynamic that was already present in the original. Right? Like, so it wasn't something that they made a big change for. It was just something that was expanded upon, and that they were allowed to expand upon more on because of the higher themes, right? They didn't change anything. I might have to check real quick. Where would I check in Twitch? I'd probably have to go to the dashboard, I would think. No. From what I'm seeing, I don't see anybody banned. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there. Yeah, it did get banned. Here, let me unban. Who's all these other ones? These are probably the bots. These are all probably the bots. So, it was a mistake, Xavier. It was a mistake because Twitch was getting blown up by bots. Like people trying to advertise stuff, and I think you just got fallen in there by mistake. It's all cleared up now. You should be back and good to go, Xavier. Apologies. Was a mistake. Look at these corks, by the way. These are the same corks that Patrick tried to put in SpongeBob to clog his holes. It turned a simple kids show into a formula for it turned a simple kids show formula into an interesting story. Yes. I was thinking about getting this game. Is it good? If you loved the original, you have no reason to not like this game. Now, if you hated the original, I would not recommend, because it is the same game. They don't really change anything, but I mean, that's a good thing, because this is for fans who love the original. From what I've heard, they do expand more on some things and maybe add a couple of different things, but for the most part, it is the same. I actually have a pretty good idea for a Power Up of Hiccup episode. Mojo make a huge robot that zaps someone and they have hiccups, but one of the girls gets zapped and they can't use their powers, so they keep fighting. Oh, hold on a minute. Other two people keep losing. They make Mojo a cure for it, but he kidnapped the other two bubbles and somehow beats them. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, dude. Xavier says you're still banned, huh? Alright, thank you. I appreciate you, I appreciate you, Matt. Yeah, let me take a look. Xavier, hold on a minute. Oh, nope, Xavier, you're back. You're back to commenting. What are they streaming? Or what are they live with? You never played the original. Well, if you never played the original, then I think that you would get a big kick out of this game, I think. It's fun. It is just your basic of basic platformers. And that's a good thing. You know, that is a good thing. To just have a basic platformer. It's not supposed to be something crazy. It's not supposed to be something that's wild. You know, it's just... Oh, very nice. That's awesome. I'm glad that they're doing that. Let's do that. Followed by a little bit of this. Boom.
Clear as a whistle.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's much better.
Nice. Look at this guy. Alright, just hopping around. Do you do anything? Do you dab? Andrew Deefy, how are you? Look at this guy. This dude saw some shit, man. God. I don't know what this man saw, but he is set for a lifetime, man.
I will crush them. Oh, again! I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right. Well, here's a whistle. So shiny.
What? Who's generating you? Where are you coming from? Do I grab that watermelon or is there another? I can travel to Jellyfish Lakes, however, what is this way? A golden spatula. Frame rate is dying?
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Goodwill Hunting is on the live stream in Class of 2000. Oh, that's awesome. Apparently Goodwill Hunting is on the live stream tonight, boys. For Cartoon Network. How cool is that? I'll have to skip that for now. I don't know how I'm getting that. Stream is skipping. Okay, that's now the second person who I've heard that from. I don't know how to fix that. I don't. So hopefully, I'm hoping it just is better. Is it better when I get off the game? Does it help at all? Hey, Caesar. Yeah, we're doing fine, I think. What do you think about SpongeBob? What do you think? What do you think about the episode of SpongeBob without SpongeBob in it? Is that good or bad? What episodes? What episodes are those? That's where that's happening. What is my favorite plush? One from a long time ago. I think the game is using higher resources when it spawned the characters. So you think it's lagging the game? Well, I don't really have much to lower here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think you could be right. So let's go ahead and close that. I do have the video saved. Hopefully that improves it. If not, I might just have to restart the stream, I guess. Now it's fine? Okay, great. Let me know, guys, if it's not. Jesus, he saw Patrick's dick and it's huge. Oh, the guy. That's funny. Is it still lagging? Okay, Matt says it's fine. Caesar says it's fine. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. I can always restart. It's no big deal. Look at this guy. Talk about your average Joe. That dude don't know what's going on.
That's much better. This one goes boom.
I'm trying to complete, like, play this game. Universal Kids Schedule Rant. Yeah, we can do that. I'm trying to play this game like a completionist. You know, like trying to collect everything. But I have to keep reminding myself that this game was not made necessarily with that style of mentality.
I found a golden spatula.
So I don't know how I'm getting over there, by the way. I have zero idea. It's too far. Fuck that. Let's go this way. Wait for me. You got this guy.
I will crush them.
Alright. Oh, that's out of bounds? Says who? Seems fine? Okay, great. Do you think SpongeBob is the most animated... Wait, is the most iconic? No. Iconic? No. Would I say that SpongeBob is probably the most popular cartoon that is on TV currently? Yes. Would I say that SpongeBob is iconic? Yes. Would I say that SpongeBob is the most iconic? No. They're like we're talking iconic. Iconic is like it's something that people 50 years ago know about. It's something people today know about. It's something that people 50 years in the future will know about. Batman is iconic. Mickey Mouse is iconic. Bugs Bunny is iconic. Spider-Man, Superman, these are all iconic. SpongeBob is still somewhat new. I would call it iconic, but the most iconic, I would
How many
not.
of these do I have to carry? That's much better.
Oh! Oh, it was close.
Clean as a whistle.
I don't know what we're doing here, by the way, because there's no way I can jump over there. There's just that's just not happening. There's just no way. I would say Samurai Jack is a Cartoon Network specific icon. I don't know if I would call Samurai Jack iconic. I mean, I don't know. There's some people who like remember Samurai Jack, but I don't know if I would put it on the level of other icons. Like iconic for Cartoon Network for sure. Iconic for like cartoon history in like the 2000s, sure. I would say. It just depends on your... yeah, like I said, it all depends on your definition of how you view, like, iconic. Because iconic got so many different subgenres, right? Anything can technically be iconic if it gets big enough. Alright, let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Duplicatron or whatever. Ah, its explosion killed me? That sucks, dude. Look at this guy trying to hit me. You can't. What do you think about Bubbles using Ice Breath? I think that's awesome. I love her Ice Breath. Well, she never had that before. It was, what was that? Wasn't that Blossom's technique, right? I think Bluey is the most popular show right now. It's popular. I don't know if I would call it the most popular. I mean, it is popular. It's in contention, I would say. It's definitely in debate for being the most popular right now. Sure, I would say. But then again, so would Paw Patrol, right? Paw Patrol would also probably be like, dude, what person who has kids doesn't know about Paw Patrol? There's not a single parent that exists potentially in the world that doesn't know what Paw Patrol is. Like, the art style and storyboarding of the show is iconic. It's basically Genny's career into making him an icon, literally because of Jack Genny was chosen to do the Clone Wars. Yeah, like I said, it depends on your definition of iconic. I would definitely call it iconic for Cartoon Network for sure. Get away from me. Oh my.
we go!
So there's the Duplicatron right there. Let's hurry up and just kill this thing. Even though I got 1 life left.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Ooh,
Ooh, another one.
where are we going? Alright. Not too bad of a loss. I'll take it.
That's much
I know I gotta
better.
check chat. Let me just finish this up real quick. Checkpoint. Okay, great. Dude, I'm like about to start speedrunning this because this is taking forever. We've been playing for an hour and a half, and there's like we've got like almost no progress. Billy and Mandy has returned on Checkered Pass. Nice.
Tartar sauce! This one goes boom. I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Alright. Tom and Jerry is iconic. Scooby-Doo is iconic. I would say so. Billy and Mandy was always on Checkered Pass. All 3 SpongeBob shows haven't been doing well in ratings, though, including Rock, Paper, Scissors. Rock, Paper, Scissors is a Cartoon Network show, or a SpongeBob show? I remember seeing them doing crossovers, but I didn't know it was actually a SpongeBob show. I sadly told you. What do you think is Cartoon Network's most iconic show equivalent to SpongeBob, if that's even possible? Ben 10. I would say that Ben 10 has become... It didn't start out that way, but I would say that Ben 10 has become Cartoon Network's most iconic show. Now, you guys might disagree, but I would say Ben 10... Like, dude, Cartoon Network only had 2 shows, really, if you think about it. 2 shows that were ginormous hits. Like, that had anything and everything made. Anything and everything that you can imagine. What do you use in your day-to-day? A toothbrush? There's a Ben 10 or Powerpuff Girls toothbrush. You get in, you know, I don't know. Like, there's merchandise for Ben 10 and Powerpuff Girls for everything. You guys know me. I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love that show more than anything. But guys, there was no fucking merchandise for that show, dude. There was almost none. There's a ton now, but back when it came out, dude. Again, I can get a Powerpuff Girls like anything.
Hard as a rock.
Look at that. It's not a SpongeBob show. Okay. I wish I still did. I love the show, but I didn't think it would last long. Favorite Boomerang block and why? Boomer Royalty. Loved the style of it. Loved the promos. Loved the voice actor for the promos. Loved the vibe. Loved the whole concept of it. Loved it all. I loved everything about it. Thought it was great. I feel like I'm going in circles. Didn't we do this already? Maybe we didn't. What? I don't know what this box does. I don't know where we are. I don't know what that did.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear.
Oh, Rock, Paper,
fits quite
Scissors isn't
right.
doing well either. I see. I love the Sunscream episode. You didn't like it? Why is it one of the worst episodes to you? Powerpuff Girls could be in that conversation as well. Yeah. Yeah, because the amount of merchandise that's available for both shows is just... It's insane how much merchandise there is for both. Like, I can get a Powerpuff Girls anything. I can get a Ben 10 anything. Like, if it exists, there's probably Ben 10 merchandise made of it out there somewhere. I'm very confused, by the way, as what we're supposed to do. I feel like we've done everything on this map, 17 times. And then it's like, hey, do it again. And I'm like, what are we doing? Is there like a map? No. What does this do? Like, sure, I could throw it at those. Who cares? I have enough of these flower petals. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Ben 10 is certainly one of the biggest. Teen Titans Go has become... it has, but here's the thing, is Teen Titans Go doesn't really even have that much merchandise. It's got, like, a bit. It's got, like, a couple figures. You know, it's got a couple of... But, dude... Some of these other shows, you guys, ruled the frickin' world, man. Like, I'm saying you can't go into a Walmart without seeing SpongeBob this or that everywhere. Powerpuff Girls this and that everywhere. Not today would you see Powerpuff Girls stuff everywhere, but back then you sure as hell would. See, look, I keep unlocking checkpoints, but I feel like we've been to all these places like a million times. Also, that is not frickin' fair, dude. Mine is Boomer Action. Everybody loves Boomer Action. Boomer Action's great. Love Boomer Action. I'm not talking shit or anything. Sure as heck am not talking shit. But I just find Boomer Action a bit overrated, in my opinion. Like, Boomer Action's great, but I don't know. Everybody talks about it. Okay, here we go. I don't think we've been up here yet.
Oh, don't look down, Patrick. Don't look down. Ah, I look.
This must mean we're heading in the right direction, I would think.
So shiny.
You're watching Boomerang right now? Okay, very nice. Boomerang is actually how I first saw Powerpuff from Boomerang. What do you think about the state of Warner Brothers, especially when it comes to their animation? I think they need to create more new IPs. I agree, and if they want to create any more new IPs, they can contact me because I'm working on a cartoon idea. Shameless plug. How do you like that episode of the girls get sunburned and it takes them 2 full minutes of the episode? I'll tell you why I like that episode. Because when I was a kid, I was on vacation with my family. We went to the beach, and I got sunburned. And while I was at home, while I was in the hotel, and I was having my sunburns treated, I was watching that episode. It's as simple as that. That could have been the worst episode on the planet, and I would love that episode till the day I die, because every time I watch that episode, I will always think of that situation. Do you think Paw Patrol is the #1 iconic Nick Jr. series? No, I don't. Because we need to separate, you guys. We need to separate iconic and popular. Because here's the thing. Paw Patrol is so popular. Not even right now. It's been popular for like 10 years. Will Paw Patrol continue? Here's where you have to start asking yourself this question. What makes a show iconic? It's a show that might have came out 100 years ago, and I still enjoy it now, and I'll enjoy it 100 years in the future. Do you guys genuinely think people are going to find enjoyment in Paw Patrol 20 years from now? Probably not. It could. It could. I have no idea. But from what I've seen of Paw Patrol, it's very popular now, right? Because it's a kids thing. You know how many kids shows that we've had that were popular 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that were really, really popular at the time and might have been popular for about 5 or 10 years and then just died? A lot of shows. SpongeBob is probably one of those shows that will never die. Simpsons will never die. Family Guy will never die, right? Dora the Explorer will never die. Because that's it's not just like a, hi, we're a cute Nick Jr. show. It's, kids, you can learn Spanish by watching this show. And Blue's Clues is just too iconic. Teen Titans Go, though, isn't really what I call a cartoon icon. I agree. I would not either. Most of its success and appeal is based off of Warner Brothers' license, and it is an original CNIP. I also agree. Can't see Nick Jr. lasting long without Blue existing, honestly. Me neither. Dora is also a good one, yes. I did not check out Sunday Pants yet, no. If only Unikitty was popular, we could have a lot of merchandise of Unikitty. Agreed. Don't forget about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dude, again, love Courage. Love Courage the Cowardly Dog very, very much. What are we doing here, by the way? Obviously wants us to do something here. SpongeBob. Okay, so I need to... Here we go. Swap. So like I said, love Courage. But it's not iconic. It's not like... It's not like SpongeBob. Courage is not like SpongeBob. Like, again, for us in the cartoon community, it's so easy to forget that these shows outside of our little dome that we're in, like Zachary, go next door and knock. Say, hey, have you guys ever heard of Courage the Cowardly Dog? You might get a yes. You might get a no. If you knock, have you heard of SpongeBob SquarePants? You're probably getting a yes. Have you heard of Looney Tunes? You're probably getting a yes. If you even hesitate in thinking that your show might get a 50-50 answer, it is not iconic in the way that you think it is, I would say. Yeah, we got it. Noggin is shutting down? Really? I wonder why. I feel like it's better to just run past these guys. Wait, what is that over there? Spatula. Dude, I hate these guys, by the way. They're genuinely not even worth fighting. Like, you run more risk of getting hit fighting them than you would if you just ignored them.
Too pretty. Can't take it. Bubble Buddy. Gosh.
Hey, Dirge. Hey, how are you?
How about today?
Yeah. Paw Patrol has been big enough to get 2 theatrical films, with a 3rd film being put in production. Nice. Zachary says, yes, it is to me. And that's cool. Dude, Ed, Edd n Eddy, to me, Ed, Edd n Eddy is so fucking iconic. Right? It is so... To me. Ed, Edd n Eddy is a big part of my life. Right? Ed, Edd n Eddy is so huge to me. Right? But... I literally can't say something like Ed, Edd n Eddy is the most iconic cartoon of all time. Just because it is to me. Right? It'd be like, name a show that you hate. That not only that you hate, but nobody likes. Like Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, right? Or oh my god, not just Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. What was that? Problem Solvers. Who remembers Cartoon Network Problem Solvers? Does anybody in here like that show? At all, even remotely? What if I told you guys that, well, to me, that show is iconic. Right? To me, it is. Nothing you guys could say would take that away from me. If I say it's iconic to me, it's iconic to me, right? Nothing you guys can say can take that away from me. But I can't just go around and say Problem Solvers is the most iconic show of all time. I can't say that because it's just not true, right? Like again, love Ed, Edd n Eddy, but it's so iconic to me, right? But that's why in my brain I have to separate myself between what's important to me and what I find to be the greatest in the world to me, and then I have to separate it with what's realistically the average opinion of the 7 billion people who exist on planet Earth. What is iconic for the average viewer who lives on Earth? What is considered iconic? I would not consider Ed, Edd n Eddy to be iconic in that scope, right? Again, if we continue to zoom out, right? To zoom, you're just looking at planet Earth, right? I can think of 2 things that are maybe iconic. But the more and more and more I zoom into the map, and I keep zooming and zooming, maybe I get to Texas, right? Or maybe I go to Atlanta, Georgia, where Cartoon Network Studios is. Probably where that is, those Cartoon Network shows are more iconic than anywhere else, right? But like if I zoom back out and I look at planet Earth again, just because of what was iconic in Atlanta, Georgia, can I say that because it was the most iconic there, can I really say that it's the most iconic of ever? You see what I mean? Those are very, very, very tough questions to answer because they're very opinionated. And I couldn't justifiably say that anything is the most anything of all time without heavily being able to back it up other than, I like it. I like a lot of things. Even bad things I enjoy, right? Because Paramount is laying off people who worked at Noggin. Oh, that's crazy. Poor guys. As someone who was a toddler in the late 90s, Blue's Clues and Barney were the number 1 hottest kid shows to me at the time. I don't think today's show will reach that level of phenomenon. I would agree. Barney back then was huge, dude. Same with Blue's Clues. What do you think about the Frownsville from the Powerpuff Girls? I don't remember that one. Blue's Clues had 2 films, and I love them. But one was a direct-to-video, and the other was a streaming film. I love the Blue's Clues movie, the musical one. Phenomenal. What do you think about the... oh my god, that was horrible. Secret Mountain 4 and Awesome might have been my least favorite Cartoon Network show. I agree. Problem Solvers was horrible. I literally had a seizure while watching that show. It's not good. It's just... It's not only is it not good, it's so ugly. It is such a show that I would never want to willingly watch. Even if the story was hard-hitting or whatever, the show is just ugly. There is nothing that could bring me to that show. I don't know what... You hit him? No, you don't hit him, okay? So you just do nothing, I guess. I'm unsure what we do here. I'm very unsure what we do here. Hold on a minute. Have you heard the Annoying Orange creator Dane Bowe came out as non-binary? Well, congratulations to them. I think that Paw Patrol could still be iconic 20 years from now if it gets a successful reboot. If it does, like I said, these shows can live on, but you're right, it 100% depends on what they do with them, right? If they say, you know what, we're done with this show, and they just end it, I don't think it could be iconic. What do we do here? Do you hit him in the head, I guess? And look at that, we're already almost dead. Yeah, you hit him in the head. Alright, so I guess I gotta fight these guys, I guess? Oh! It's a good thing I got that underwear health when I still could.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Alright, one more hit. Yeah, give me this underwear. You will never hear me say the words, give me this underwear, in any other game or setting, aside from this. Oh! He hits hard. Oh, you can drop down here.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Sucks. Thoughts on who rubbed out cow and chicken? I don't think I've seen that episode. Or if I have, I probably don't remember my name. Gotcha. Didn't know... Well, I didn't know you didn't remember that Powerpuff episode, Season 6, Episode 10. You guys are in it, man. Paw Patrol superhero film that came out last year, made more money than Shazam 2 and Blue Beetle. I'm not surprised. DC has been very not successful with their movies as of recently, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I feel like a new sponge.
You mentioned merchandise earlier, and I think that's why these shows are getting canceled more nowadays. I would agree. I mean, because merchandise helps, you know. It's merchandise is advertising in and of itself, right? Because here's the thing. Say, for example, I buy a Paw Patrol shirt, and I'm walking around with a Paw Patrol shirt on. That's free advertising for them. For me, I'm just expressing my interests and showing what I love. But for the company, to them, it's free advertising. Because people who, oh, hey, I like your shirt. Oh, thanks. It's a show called Paw Patrol. You can catch it on Nick Jr. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I'll have to check it out. It's free advertising. Right? Did you hear about Dragon Ball Z Kai is coming back to Tsunami? Yes, I'm so excited. I love Dragon Ball Z Kai. I love Dragon Ball Z Kai. Everyone knows I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. And Dragon Ball Z Kai is my favorite way to digest that series. I guess we go here. This has gotta be the next exit, I would think.
I love opening presents. Oh, sparkly!
Oh, got it. Characters are rubbed out by red guy. What do you mean? What do you mean rubbed out? Like taken out? Like the old expression of rub out? Like, hey, let's take care of this guy. Let's rub this guy out. You know?
Anything for my...
Oh, nice. Complete Squidward's mission in Jellyfish Fields. Heck yeah. Alright, so I think we're done with Jellyfish Fields. The companies aren't maximizing their profits on their new shows, the lack of marketing and merch. I agree. I agree. But I also think that they just don't care anymore. There's something seriously wrong with some of these companies. There really is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're not trying, or I have no idea. We have 6 spatulas. So we can enter... Oh, alright. What does this do? Where are we going? Is that golden underwear? It's sparkling. Aha! I knew it. I knew. Why did I knew it was gonna be health upgrade.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push,
Okay, and
push,
then this one
push.
gives me a time limit. Okay. There we go. Another spatula. That's 7 now. Am I streaming at midnight? I probably will. Because I probably will take a break here in about an hour. Or maybe here soon. I am getting a little hungry. I might take a bit of a break. And then, yeah, we can come back to stream. Because I still need to do some more videos as well. Record some content for tonight. Or for tomorrow. And for the rest of the week. What did I think about See Me, Feel Me, Know Me from the Powerpuff Girls? It's a great episode. It's banned. It's one of the few banned episodes of the show. But erased from existence. Like with their physical media. Yes, like with their physical media. Companies nowadays is like, nobody watches their channel anymore. Let's just jam whatever crap is popular for about 12 hours nonstop and cash in that advertisement money. Yeah, honestly. That's how it be. Alright. So we can go to over here, huh? Downtown Bikini Bottom.
Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
In the bleak of its craters. There are banned episodes of Dexter. Yeah, there's the rude removal episode for sure.
Couldn't those feet.
SpongeBob.
How about
Nice try. What is this? Need to collect 11. What is this?
roll, roll, roll the sponge?
I don't know why it's rolling me. This is very interesting here. Get away from me.
It shines.
Look at that statue up there. So here's the thing. You got to do this. There we are.
Love opening
See that?
presents.
Same thing for these guys over here. Graduating in May. Very nice. Oh, that killed me. Oops.
Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob!
When was the first time I saw Courage the
Feel like a
Cowardly
new
Dog?
sponge.
That's a question. That is a question for sure. Dude, it had to have been one of the times I was on vacation with my family. Has to be. Has to be for sure. I don't know what that did. Oh. Good luck, Xavier, dude. Good luck for real. That's a big journey. You're graduating from what, high school? SpongeBob was the best music in any show ever. Oh, I know. It's so catchy. And some of it's royalty free. Like some of it I see used in other Nickelodeon shows. Barbecue is the other banned Dexter segment. Have not heard of it. I was looking at chat and then I saw this guy attacking me. One of the Dexter Lad episode that was banned had to do with monkey fighting who was gay. Dang it, I was first. Oh, Dirge beat you to it, huh? Telling you, Dirge has got that knowledge, man. There we are. Boom. Love it.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Destroyed. Alright. Alright. I see what we're doing here. I see how this is rolling. There we are.
Bringing it around town. I feel like a new sponge. Bringing it around town. Bringing it around town.
Nice. I was like, is this gonna work? Like how it wants? And it did.
This door is locked from the inside.
Who would do such a thing? That's awesome, Xavier. Good luck, dude, for real. Would you be down if Cartoon Network City was a video game? Oh my god, dude. I don't think we would ever stop playing that game if it was real. Yes, that would be so awesome.
Hi, Gary. Meow. Yep. Not. Meow. Oh, that's the entrance to. What do you mean? Meow. Meow. Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not.
I already
making
know that.
jump. How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh.
Is this where
More
Sandy gets
robots.
introduced?
Holy Dutch,
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
Lion squirrel coming through.
Uh-oh.
Take that.
Alright, we still made it. When was the first time I saw Adventure Time? Oh, man. Now you're getting those hard-hitting questions. Adventure Time, huh?
Someone better make
I think I saw the premiere. I believe I saw the premiere of Adventure Time. That was so long ago. Okay, so you gotta hold B. Even though it says press, you gotta press and hold. Here we go, spatula. Nice. That's a W. Almost at 10 spatulas now. It would be open world. Yeah, I agree. It'd probably be like an open world GTA kind of game.
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
No, I didn't. Did you change your profile picture? First time I saw Chowder, probably same time it premiered.
Sandy, boy,
Hey,
I'm glad to see
296.
you.
What
I
up,
need your
man?
help. My TV reception has been
Oh, of
terrible
course,
lately.
dude. I
need to
appreciate
have
you guys
someone
so
replace my-
much.
I'm not
I really do.
Because
Like I said, my life has changed so much for the better. So much for the better that it's crazy. It's crazy to just look back at things and see how far I've gone, and etc. So, definitely appreciate you guys as well. That's why I wanted to make that. Because it's scary, you know, because, like, for me, it's a little scary, because, you know, how I'm responding to each and every single one of your guys' comments now. You know, it does scare me, because it's like, well, what happens, you know, when we blow up, and instead of having 15, 20 people in the chat, I've got 1,500 to 2,000 in the chat. How am I going to keep up with everybody? How is that going to happen? So it's scary. That's why I wanted to make that video before that happens, just in case.
I love opening presents.
Dude, I have no idea where we're going here. I guess just to get the sauce.
You! Patrick needs to do laundry.
May sound like a broken record, but the only new cartoon that would get me excited is Galactic Kids Next Door. It's so much meat on the bone left, and I will never stop talking. Dude, I'm right there with you. We're on the same boat. We are on the same ship heading to the same destination. We are on the same page. For sure. What was the first time you saw Ed, Edd n Eddy? Probably somewhere in a hotel. That's where I saw most of Cartoon Network, was whenever I was going, because I didn't grow up with advanced cable. My cable I grew up with was like PBS Kids, Kids WB, you know, ABC's One Saturday Morning. Like, that was most of my early childhood until about the mid 2000s when we finally got cable in our own household. I mean, I experienced Cartoon Network and everything way before then. But again, it was via hotels and etc. Right?
Gotcha! Feeling refreshed.
I didn't realize you had been on YouTube that long. I think I told you, but you're 2013. Ah, I appreciate you. Dude, that video put us on the map for a lot of it. When we made that, we had no idea that video was going to blow up like it did. But it did, and here we are. Yeah, man, it's been 15 years for me, going on. Well, going on 15 for the channel, but it's been 15 for me as a content creator. I started it when I was 13, 14, and I turned 29 this year. I'm not 29 yet. I'm still 28, but I turned 29 later this year. You know.
Okay, that's better.
So it's been about that length for me. It's been about 15. And it's, you know, I wish we were able to have grown this channel. I really screwed myself with this channel. I really, really did. A lot of you guys don't know, but I really did screw myself with the channel. We were blowing up in like 2013, 2014, when I made that video. Our channel was blowing up. We were huge. Every video I uploaded got thousands of views. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a break for 2 years. That was the worst idea ever, because my channel died, man. It died. But it's alright. We're getting back to where we were. We're reclaiming what's ours. Oh! There it is. There it is. The spatula. I think I started watching your videos in 2012. Heard about you from Super Funny Bros. Oh, really? I remember them. I remember them for sure. I just don't know if I remember exactly what kind of content they provided, but I do remember hearing about them.
Please replace my ant.
Well, I think we're back to square one somehow. I do love the music for this. Yes, we're kind of back to where we were, but it says I did not fix his antenna. So I'm going to figure out what's going on with that.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Ooh, that was close. Even if SpongeBob isn't doing well with TV ratings, it doesn't mean that it isn't doing well at all. As a show nowadays can be easy. Yep, that's true. I miss ABC One Saturday Morning. I actually hated it when it became ABC Kids because it became a Disney Channel clone. Yes, I hated that too, man. Because I remember... What did that do? I don't know what that did. I'll wait for it to time out. What shows would you want on Checkered Past? I think it's got a good enough lineup. If anything, I would say add Powerpuff Girls. Maybe Life and Times with Juniper Lee, just to make me happy. But, yeah, it became more of a Disney. I remember having that same hatred, yeah. One Saturday Morning had exclusive hits like Recess and House of Mouse, but I watched those more on Toon Disney. Same. Because I still remember when ABC One Saturday Morning started having Buzz Lightyear's Darkman, which I didn't mind. I enjoyed that, of course, but that's not what it was about. I rewatched my favorite video of yours during the time that you weren't making old videos. Thanks, man. See, Code Geass is what helped us through that time. In an alternate timeline, I wish Under Fist had become a series and then Megas XLR and Cinematic Titan had gotten extra seasons. Wouldn't that be... I would love to live in that timeline. Super Funny Bros did a commentary on your Toonami rant. He said that he didn't like that video, but he said he liked your unboxing videos. Yeah, that video I made was very controversial. That whole period of my YouTube career was very controversial as well. I did not enjoy the way Toonami was going on Adult Swim. I did not. And I was maybe a little too vocal about my opinions. So, I mean, I'll take that criticism. I will. You know, I'll take that in stride. Even I did not like the way that I handled that back then. But what are you going to do? I watched your channel for years. I would go back and watch your old collection videos. Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're very expansive now. Most of them, anyways. Nice. We rebuilt the travel to the Sea Needle. Issue specifically. Papa Girls and shows in 2004 cannot air on Adult Swim. Here we are now above the Sea Needle. Look at this guy. Here he is again. Biggest dick in Bikini Bottom. Alright, what's all these other rooms here? Can't go in there. Can't go in there. That's the exit. Can't go in there.
Ahoy there, set.
Top of the morning.
That's all he says, huh? Alright. It probably wants us to switch to SpongeBob here in a minute. But I'm rolling with Sandy for a while longer.
One less varmint. Okay, that's better. Someone better make good use of all
Yeah,
these.
so that's definitely something for SpongeBob there. Six of 11. We're doing pretty good. Look at that, open right there. I wonder where this is gonna lead me. Nowhere. Wonderful. We died. He's back. Who's back? I actually like Toonami's Adult Swim lineup between 2012 and 2015. Looking back, it got me a lot more into anime I didn't know existed. Remember Foster's was on Kids WB? It was. Was it? I don't remember that. I mean, you're probably right. Oh well. I remember back in high school, Bleach and Inuyasha and Cowboy Bebop were anime tuned into an Adult Swim. This was before Toonami returned. Yeah, because here's the thing: is people got confused between. So, like for example, I love Toonami, right? Now I was maybe a bit too passionate, I think, right? So you had Toonami, and then you had Adult Swim Action. At the time. And it's, in fact, still, I do not consider them one and the same. Oh, the guy from Bikini Bottom is back. Yeah, this guy. I do not consider them one and the same. They both had different vibes, right? Like, Blood Plus was totally an Adult Swim action show. I would have never wanted a Blood Plus on Toonami. It just would not have fit with the vibe that they created. Right? Just because it's anime and it's an action show doesn't mean that it belonged on Toonami. That's not at all what that meant. Toonami had shows on there that fit what they were trying to start or trying to create, right?
Fresh like a spring breeze.
So
Sometimes pushing a simple button
that was my biggest issue with
push,
that.
Push, 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 push.
Okay, so we made it through there. Am I excited for the Sandy film? Not really. I didn't even watch the newest one that came out. I saw Sponge Out of Water, but I haven't seen the third one, the Lost something. What do you think about the new look for the later seasons of Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff, and Ed, Ed and Eddie? I enjoyed them at the time, but now that I'm older, I kind of wish that they were a little different. But I mean, that's just a period of the time. Ed Boys was at least better than God Awful later seasons of Dexter and Powerpuff Girls. Dirge is on it. Dirge is on it. Fox Trauma Code 6's Door were on Kids WB at some point, surprisingly. Why do I not remember that? I don't really like the new Dexter, but I love Season 1 and Season 6 of Powerpuff. Season 5. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. So we did that. Oh, hello.
Ultimate wedgie experience.
That's not doing what I. This is not really. I don't really care too much about these flowers and boxes and stuff.
It shines.
Dude. Just trying to get this thing. That's annoying. Well, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Come on. Land on it. Where even is it? I don't know. We're giving up.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights.
Oh, that would be me. Dude, I'm deathly terrified of heights. Oh! Powerpuff Girls aired. God, dude, I'm so tired of spawning and just getting like fucking missiles launched at me all the time. Another one, same deal, even though I don't know if I really care to do this. I don't know if I really care to do this. Yeah, fuck that. I don't really care to do that. So I assume the idea is to slowly keep opening these doors. I'm assuming is the idea. Which, this is the next one over here. Which I obviously cannot get to yet. Unless I go out this way and take a left. No. Because it's the same either way.
Smash all the tikis and for your
Smash
troubles-
all the tikis. Oh. Dude. Is this even worth it? Do I really care? Not really. You do get a golden spatula for it though, but this seems a lot more monotonous than it's worth. Yeah, this seems a lot more monotonous than it's worth. Foster's on Boomerang, nice. Kryptonian Saiyan, what's up, dude? Love this game in 2003, it's a great game. Phenomenal game, even. Sponge on the Run, yes. Oh, the hatred for that guy, yeah. Oh, speaking of Toon Disney, Jetix turned 20 years old a few days ago, premiered on Valentine's Day 2004. I remember when it first started, too. Toon Disney was in its prime. It still blows me away that Jetix at one point had former Fox Kids, Kids WB, and Disney programming all at once on one block while putting out exclusive content. It was insane. I loved this game in 2003. Were you ever mad at someone when you were at school and they were talking about a new episode of Cartoon Network show and you didn't have Cartoon Network, so you were just... No, I don't think I ever had one of those experiences, thankfully. I don't know if it came out in 2003. I have no idea. The game voice is out of sync?
Smash all the tikis, and for your troubles, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Seems fine to me. Let's go ahead and travel back down to the city. I messed up. I did not want to go back. I love just looking at the details of this game. I also don't know if I like the way SpongeBob looks here.
You'll have to open this.
You'll have to open this door from the inside. Which TV provider is better, DirecTV or Dish? I would say DirecTV, but that's just me. That's not coming from like any real source of information or anything. It's just me, my opinion.
Rollerific.
Ah. Almost. I wonder if I can do it from here. No. I bet you I probably could with Sandy. She's got kind of a bigger jump. Yeah.
Feeling refreshed. Well, that's
Can you go in here?
pretty.
No. Here's a wheel. Glad I came back this way. 7 of 11. No, we had Comcast and AT&T. We kind of switched off for both for a little bit. I was hoping that would not happen.
With Texas.
And that's for messing with Texas. Imagine if the background guy was the secret villain of the game. That would be hilarious. No, you're fine, Plush. You're fine. Alright, so we are back in Bikini Bottom, or the main hub of Bikini Bottom. We now have 10 spatulas, which means we can enter the Goo Lagoon. However, currently, I'm dead hungry. So what we're going to do is I'm going to end the stream for now. I should be back again live around midnight. I also have a couple of videos I need to record anyway. Don't know if we'll be back live with Battle for Bikini Bottom. We might. Or we'll save that for tomorrow and do another game instead. We'll see. But either way, I'll be back live again tonight. I'm so hungry. You got to get something to eat. But, yeah, I will see you guys